There's common sense, and then there's uncommon sense. Let's join Ray and Joe for the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
Hey, good morning. Well, it's probably not morning. It's morning here, but it's not morning there. This is the Uncommon Sense Podcast. Why are you watching? I have no idea. Why are we doing this?
We don't
know either. So, if you want to learn nothing and hear nothing and maybe pick up something, here you are, Uncommon Sense. Here's Joe.
How are we doing it? Why are we doing it? We don't know.
And what? Right, how? Well, I know how. We're driving down here and it's costing us money. We need sponsors. Matter of fact, we did pick up a sponsor.
We did?
We did. Yes, we did. I forgot to mention this, last week when we were talking. But there's a pet supply company. It's called BarkAvenueSupply.com.
I've heard of that.
And they are going to sponsor us. They said that they will cover some sponsorship on that American Heroes Anyway, long story short. But so if you need a pet product, go to BarkAvenueSupply.com. They got a bunch of products from bedding to toys to. Anyway, it's a really good place.
And see, we could talk about your business like that.
Yes, and maybe it will get views, and maybe it will get people to look. They have a really cool. I can't show it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I got it. I got the picture. It's such a cool picture, but I'm not going to talk much about it. But I do want to talk about something that you really just blew my mind last week when you were talking about nothing. That it came off the top of my head.
Sure.
I have a nutritionalist, and I have this stupid goal that I want to look like.
It's getting close.
Blah. It is getting
closer.
I know. I'm not, but it is. It's amazing how goals kind of make you want to do stuff.
You have that AI picture. You can just use that. You just tell people that is it.
Well, my new name is Ray AI. It's RAI. I changed the way I spell it. But so she was like, "What do you?" Because all right, so I'm doing like 100 crunches a day, which is it's not anyway. But she goes, "What are you doing for your sides?" I'm like, "I'm not. I got rid of the machine at Planet Fitness.
Like macaroni and cheese is a good side.
Broccoli, macaroni and cheese. But I have been cooking some good stuff. I'll get back to that. So anyway, so she goes, do Russian something. What did she call it? I'll have to look it up. Russian side. Anyway, you sit on the floor. You put your legs up a little bit. You put your arms kind of like this. And then you kind of just do side bends, And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. That's easy for you. You're 30. I'm 58. That's not something. I don't want to get on the floor unless I fall on it,
Yeah.
And so I wrenched my back.
I was going to say, you probably wrenched your back.
But like, okay. So what I did is I hurt the middle of my back. So like this kind of hurts. A couple more things of apple juice. I'll feel fine.
Yeah.
But I know what a wrench is.
I was just going to say, why do we call it wrench? Wrench your back.
Why is it wrench your back?
Yeah, right. You know what a wrench is.
Right.
But what does that have to do with your back or getting it out of line or messing it up? Or,
correct.
Yeah. What does it have to do with that?
But is it a crescent? Right. Is it a monkey? Is it a pipe?
Right. There's all types of wrenches.
Right. Is it a hex? Is it a metric?
Yeah.
Like, why would they even say wrench your back?
Yeah. 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 That's, yeah. And if it started out, wrench was something, you messed it up. How did a wrench, the tool, get that name?
Correct.
Which way did it go?
Right.
What came first?
The chicken or the egg?
Right,
the
exactly.
No, anyway.
So you wonder, which one came first?
Yeah.
That's another word where did it come from and why? Because it has nothing to do with a wrench.
Right, and that's exactly what this is really about. When it started, we were supposed to have subjects about funny words in the English language that doesn't really mean what it is. Like, why is the word thesaurus so long?
That is a long word.
Right.
And hard to spell.
But isn't that book a book of shortness?
Short, right. Other words that make the same name.
Right.
Yeah, it could be shorter.
Right.
Yeah,
so is it a dinosaur?
Well, I don't know if the goal is for them to be shorter words. It's just other words
that mean the
same thing. Yeah.
Do you know what a dolipogram is?
No, I do not.
It's a, or maybe I said that wrong. A pellet. Anyway, we're not supposed to be right, but certain stuff that is spelt backwards the same as it is
frontwards. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sure there's some words that
like Bob.
Right.
Mom. Mom upside down is wow. Race car.
Oh, didn't realize that.
Race car spelled backwards is the same as, and then there's sentences out there.
Yeah.
I think it's a pallelogram. A padiddle.
Could be true.
What's a padiddle? Do you remember what a padiddle is?
Padiddle.
Who made that up?
Is that a car with
One headlight.
One headlight, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember that song by the Wallflowers, One Headlight?
Yes.
How come they didn't say padiddle
Padiddle.
once?
Right.
Once in that.
You would think in an entire song they'd be able to fit that word in there
Padiddle.
somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Just
So,
a-
and then
just a
you're supposed
cool
to bang on
callback.
your roof.
Right.
But I'm going back. I digress. My mind is just going off. So, not a padiddle or the Wallflowers, but I was talking about something else. I was talking about stuff that is. Now, you don't have a pen. You don't have a pen handy, right?
No, we do not.
All right. So if you're driving, pull
They don't give
over
us
and
sharp
grab a-
instruments here at the podcast. They keep it all away.
If you're driving, pull over right now and grab a pen or pick up your phone.
Yeah.
But here's a whole sentence that's spelled forwards is the same as spelled backwards.
Oh, you actually have one?
I do.
Oh.
And I remember this from really long ago. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama.
Spell the same thing, frontwards and backwards.
You could read it frontwards and backwards. And then I started getting intrigued by this kind of stuff. So there's actually a sentence that you could write. I don't have it. You'll have to tune in next week. There's a sentence that you could write that says the same thing right side up that it does upside down. And it has something to do with swimming.
I've never heard of it. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, no swimming at noon on something. And if you flip it upside down, it says the same exact thing. And that blew my mind. Like the backwards
Right.
to forwards is okay. It's like putting your underwear on backwards. You know, it's easier to pass gas because you got to fly. Now, why do they call it the fly? Right. Why is it a fly?
Right.
Now, if you
Right.
if you see a fly with his pants unzipped, do you say his human's open?
Yeah, I don't think you say that.
No, but a human with his pants thing, his fly
your fly is open, yeah,
And if you
yeah.
take wings off a fly, is it a walk? Do you change the whole dynamics of what the insect is?
I think you should, but I don't think that's the way it works. But you're right. Why is it called a fly? Your fly's down. Your fly's
Right.
open. Yeah.
That's, yeah. I'm sorry. I was going back to the
It had nothing to do with any of that,
Right.
yeah.
The political diddlegram. Or
We've been
whatever.
very educational today so far.
Yes. All right. So
This
I'm
is
going to
an
stop doing
educational-
that. So let's
yeah,
talk about
this-
something uncommon.
Well, all of this is uncommon. It's just
Well, it
somewhat
wasn't-
educational.
Right. It's made to make you think.
Right. Well, and that's what and every once in a while we kind of talk about why we started this podcast, to talk about
Stuff that doesn't make any
things
sense.
that doesn't make any sense, words or phrases. So it all fits.
Right.
The uncommon sense
Now,
theme.
now think
Yeah.
about sense, right? Mm-hmm. If you're learning the English language, and I know we've had talks about this,
Yeah.
you have sense,
Right.
which is money. Mm-hmm. You have sense,
CENTS, yeah.
which is
Sense.
you have sense, and then you have sense, which
Right.
How's that
Sense.
smell?
SC, yeah.
so like how do you know that we're not talking about uncommon smells?
Well, that's true. Well, that's why the English language is so hard to master.
It is. It's crazy. Spanish is easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like donde estás en la playa? You know, where's the beach? You know, like it's,
That's all you need to know.
it is. But if you talk like with Spanish, if you talk like donde, donda, or whatever, they have attachments at the end that mean they, way, he, she, feminine, positive.
yeah.
But that's all right.
Hey, a week in Mexico, you know all you need to know.
Fluently with enough cerveza, fluently, like there's no problem whatsoever.
Right, you can communicate with everybody.
If you want this podcast in Spanish,
And-
press 2.
And as long as you have a couple bucks in your pocket for a tip,
Yeah, they don't care.
it doesn't even matter what
Not
you're
at
saying.
all. Not at all. Gosh. No, it's fun.
Yeah, it's all fun.
But I mean, and why would people even look at this? Like this picture's really funny. We did this.
It is a funny picture.
So if you're driving your car right now, there's two overaged men out of shape doing yoga in a grassy field.
Yeah.
But it's not a grassy field. It's actually part
with
of
an Elvis wig and glasses and a parrot on my
You kind
shoulder.
of look like who's that guy that died? The parrot guy.
I don't know. Oh, Jimmy Buffett?
Jimmy Buffett, you do. You kind of
right.
resemble Jimmy
I don't
Buffett.
know.
Yeah.
Like a puffy Jimmy Buffett there. I don't know.
Puffy Jimmy Buffett.
I don't know. Maybe.
I wonder if that's
Yeah.
his real name.
Yeah, I think I should have redid the AI on that. Now that I'm looking at it, that's not the most flattering angle for me. I don't think.
No, I like the chins.
I don't think.
Like
I don't think. I don't think the real picture has that many chins on it.
Oh, you got more
not-
chins than a Chinese phone book.
Yeah, I have to look at the actual picture because I don't think the actual picture looks quite that bad.
No,
I think AI accentuated that.
I was smart. I put my I stretched that out like a turtle coming out of a shell.
I definitely. Well, once when Joe Snedeker uses that as a pointer picture, the real picture, not the cartoon one.
He won't. I like that picture.
I'll have to look at it closer and make sure that I don't look quite that chinny.
Yeah, chinny.
My chin.
Who said that? That was
not by the hair of my chin.
Yes, hair. Go back to hair again.
Right
there we are. I think I'm going to go bald. I think for the next show I'm going to go bald because
I hung on to mine for a long time, and then I finally, Well, somebody said to me, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, somebody said something about, do you shave your head? I said, well, yeah, pretty much every day or every other day or whatever. I said, because if not,
you get stubble.
No, I mean, you do it enough, you don't get stubble. Usually I use a regular razor, but I have one of those electric ones too that you can do, but it doesn't get it close enough. But anyway, I said to the person, no, if I left it go, I would look like Bozo the Clown because I would
that's cool.
I would have all kind of hair like here.
That would be great.
And nothing here. It's that
Why
Bozo
does that
look.
happen? Why does it move from your head to your back?
Exactly.
Right? Like I don't like I think I have hair when I get out of the shower, and then if I have a sunroof open and it shines through, I don't have it.
You don't have it. Yeah.
No, and I don't give a crap about hair. I don't.
But you wonder, why? Like what God thought. You lose your hair on your head, but you're going to grow it everywhere else, like your back,
your ears, your back.
Right.
Yeah.
Like who thought? Like who? Like what joke?
Do you shave your nose? Like, do you shave your hair?
Every once in a while,
really?
If I notice like there's some big like white hair, like
I have people at work, and we have this no emotional attachments whatsoever. If I have a booger, let me know. If there's hair, if there's a straight hair out of my ear, just pull. You do have a hair.
Do I have one?
Yes, yes, right here.
Do I really?
Yep. You almost had it. You want me to pull it out?
I'm going to push it down.
No. It's on the outside. It is. It's just, now I'm going to stare at it.
Right.
Can the camera pick that up?
Yeah, zoom in on that hair.
Zoom and see it. It's coming up the left ear.
I'll do one of these.
Zoom in. Can you zoom in? So, guys, if you have to watch this podcast, look at that one ear hair.
And I try to look to make sure there's no wild hairs.
The reason I'm saying that I'm picking on your ear hair is because I cut all mine this morning.
Well, I thought I did this morning too, actually, because I knew we were doing a podcast.
Yeah.
I had my little thing out going. And
you missed one.
But
you missed one. And now they're going to zoom in on that one ear hair. So, guys, you have to watch this one episode.
Right.
Because it's just hanging there for dear life. I just spit, too. Right on his shirt. You kidding? Oh, it is. It's right. It looks like a period on Common Sense. So we don't know why you're listening to this. We're just two old men.
This podcast has now been officially, we're unhinged. Officially now.
Unhinged. Now, why do they call it unhinged? Because it's a wild door?
Well, right, yeah. Well, it is
wild.
Pull
that out after the show. Yeah. Like, that's
damn it, I even looked this morning. I did the same thing you did.
I thought you were engaged.
I am engaged.
What? Hey, how come you didn't check your husband?
I don't come out and say, hey, do I have any ear hair?
Oh, my gosh.
But I did the same thing you did. It's podcast record day.
Yes.
I
cleaned up the
even
Batcave.
Looked. I'm like, but it's funny. You're right. Would you rather people tell you
I can't
if you
look
had
at
a
you.
booger
I cannot
or a hair?
look at you. Like I'm staring. It's like if you have that one cross-eyed friend and you just don't stare at his eyes.
Which eye do you?
Right.
Which eye do you look at?
He has blue eyes. One blue this way, one blue that way, and you can't look. And they say look at the center of his nose.
Well, I have to remind myself to do that sometimes with people. I'm like, look at their nose. Look at the center of their nose. You keep repeating that in your head.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
and then when they ask a question, you're like, yeah, you knows. Because it's just. Anyway,
but you bring up a good point. Are you the kind of person that would rather people tell you if you got the booger or the hair or whatever, or would you rather not know?
Thank God no one at my job listens to this, but I had a guy, and he lost his sense of smell during COVID.
Okay.
And the guy that sat next to him said, "Hey, you're the general manager. He stinks." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "B.O., he stinks bad." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He goes, "No." I'm like, well, tell him. He goes, you're the general manager. You tell him. I'm like, dude, it's really easy to tell someone that they smell. You just got to be couth about it. And he goes, I'm not doing it. I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, okay, so you go in the hallway. I'll take care of it. So I walked up to the guy and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? Good. I thought you couldn't smell." He goes, "Nope, not a lick." I'm like, "Well, you do." And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, you might want to go fix that." And the guy in the hallway laughed his head off on how classy I handled that. But yeah, then he went and he fixed it. But that's listen, if you're working at a place and there's a bat in the cave, there's a hair like Joe's. If there's a limb coming off your earlobe,
what is a bat in the cave?
A flapper, a booger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I don't
the
think I've
best
heard
way to
that.
do it.
I've never heard that expression before.
Oh my gosh! If you have bad breath, tell someone. Listen,
Yeah.
most people can't.
Bat in the cave.
Oh
I've
my
never
gosh!
heard
Yeah,
that.
no bat. I say you got bat in the cave. My guy's like,
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah, and then bad breath. I
Right,
told this guy one time, like, "Hey, listen, stop sucking on your socks." He goes, "Huh?" I'm like, "There's a mint. If I give you a mint, don't ask a question. Just eat it. I mean, there's a reason for this. But it's we're all humans, and when you work with someone 12 hours a day, you're with them more than you're with your family.
True.
And
True.
you have to be straight up with people.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you stink.
Yeah.
I had a guy come in my office the other day, and he just, for some reason, he stinks, and I don't know why. I don't know why. And I got this body spray. It's from. And they're not sponsoring us, but it's called Papa Tui, and it's this fresh coconut, but it's overpowering. I wore it a couple times because I like coconut. Like I love, like when I go to the. Let me get back to this. When I go to the gym in the morning, I will get some Sun Bum. It's 30. It's 30. Whatever.
SPF.
Yes, thank you. And I'll squirt some in my hand and I'll put it on my beard.
Yeah.
And I'll do it on my hair.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of the beach.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to look like that picture, I need to be
need
in
to
that
get some
zone.
motivation, yeah.
And
Yeah,
so I love
motivation.
it. My wife's like, "Why are you buying $20 Sun Bum?" I'm like, "Well, because I got to smell it when I work
smell
out."
like the beach.
She's like, "What?" I'm like, "You don't understand." So anyway, I'll go back to I digress again, and I'm going back to this thing here. You should talk. I'm
Well, you're trying to make a point here. Yeah.
I am. So he stunk like bad.
That's fine. But it's funny though, that's the type of stuff they don't teach in school. Hey, when you grow up and you have a job, you might have to tell somebody they stink.
Right, exactly. And
Wouldn't
listen,
that'd be a good class?
that would
in college or in school, in high school.
I'm like school on
how to-
Sunday. I got no class. But it's you don't have to candy coat it. It's like, listen, you're going to be in a car with a customer.
Yeah.
You stink.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
want
want
to help you sell a
I
car.
don't want them to think it's the car.
Right.
So I had him come in my office and I took this body spray, which is totally overpowering. And I'm like, "Close the door, hold your mouth." He goes, "Huh?" I'm like, "Close the door." He closed his door, he held his nose, held his mouth, and I sprayed him. I said, "Turn around," and I doused him. And he goes, "Dude, what's up?" I'm like, "Well, now you smell like shit and coconut."
Right together. It's a terrible combination.
But
Yeah.
he got he's been perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Well, some people need to be told.
they do, and
some
it's
people
not
need-
being mean. It's being kind of professional.
Right. Well, mean would be if you talked about them behind their back. That would be mean.
Well, we did that.
Well,
and he never got the point.
well.
No, I'm kidding. No, we don't. But no, you're right. And it's being upfront with people. Like if there's an issue, I'm going to address it because I learned a really long time ago that a problem that's not addressed over time becomes a bigger problem.
That
so
is
just
true.
Be a
That is
man
true.
and fix it.
Yeah. Usually putting things off doesn't help.
Right? No, not
Usually.
at all.
Sometimes, but usually not.
Well, it depends. Like taxes, you can put off.
right.
You know.
Well, at some point, that's going to be a problem.
Not if you're paying $50 a month. Then
Right.
You're making an effort.
You're making an effort,
I know,
right.
But God, I hate taxes. We should,
Speaking of,
we should-
which is appropriate because it's pretty much tax time when this podcast is out.
Gosh, it is.
Right? Yeah.
You know, you can
This will be
follow
fun.
Extension online and not worry about it till October 15th.
Kick the can down the road.
I
Yeah,
do.
you're
Listen,
kicking the
I'm
can.
terrible with that. If I'm not organized. I don't even think I followed my taxes last year.
Even if you're getting money back, you're just not organized.
Oh, I
enough.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't. It's so bad. I want more kids. My wife doesn't. I've been practicing. It ain't working.
It's not working. It's
no,
not
I haven't
happening now.
fixed, and she's
grandkids don't count.
Yeah, no.
Even though you're spending money, I'm
yeah,
sure.
you know what? They should count.
Because you're spending money.
Right. We should adopt them.
Yeah.
Jen, we're going to adopt the grandkids. But no, yeah.
Because she's probably spending as much money on these grandkids as she did on your
She's spending
kids.
more on gas with the grandkids. So hey, I got a great idea. How about a month before the war? Let's buy a Yukon
gas guzzler.
Denali diesel because diesel gets such good gas mileage.
Yeah. How's that working out for you?
So I'm glad it ain't my car. That's all I'm saying. Well, listen, the 3.0 diesel with the GMs, they're absolutely phenomenal because you could fill up a Yukon XL and get 700 miles on a tank with a diesel.
Wow.
The only problem is you used to be able to fill it up for $80. Now it's $130. So I don't know if it's a good idea.
Right. Yeah.
But go to Blaze Alexander Greater Hazelton and go check out our selection of Denali's.
Yeah. Sort of diminishing returns at this point.
It is, but you know what? You're going to spend it anyway.
You're going to spend it.
And if it's $2 more a gallon and you have a 20-gallon tank, it's $40. And if $40 is going to kill you, get another job.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's going to, listen, it's right. I mean, people complain, gas went up 25 cents.
It stings, but you're still going to do it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And the same guy that says, oh my gosh, gas went up 25 cents and now it's costing me, all right, how big's your tank? 15 gallons. Oh my God, it's going to cost you another $7.50. Yeah. He'll spend $40 on lottery tickets and scratch them off and throw it away. But oh man.
Or the people that will travel all over town or to a different town to save 3 cents a gallon or 5 cents a gallon. My mom would do that. You would drive 3 times as far to save 3 cents.
My dad, now we lived in New York, Staten Island, which is right over the bridge from New Jersey. But my dad used to go over the bridge, pay a toll to get gas in New Jersey because the taxes were less than in New York. So and he probably saved 30 cents a gallon. Yeah. But he used 2 gallons of gas going to Jersey because it was a 72 Impala wagon, and he would get the gas fill up, and then he would buy clothes over there because it wasn't taxed. Yeah. But going back to, I'd get the Tough Skins at JCPenney with the knee pads. Gosh,
well, you still had the tolls, you still had the gas money to drive.
And then we went out for lunch because we were away from home. And
well, when I was a kid, my mom would grocery shop on whenever my dad got paid.
Did they carry a calculator?
I think she carried a calculator, and we would go to probably 5 or 6 different places because this place was cheaper here, they were there. Oh my God. But you ended up all this time and gas money driving all these places to save, a couple bucks here or there.
Yeah,
did it really in the long run? But
I don't save Amazon. Amazon. So Amazon and Bark easy. Avenue Supply. It's easy. But Amazon was really
it's easy. Which is why it's so huge.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It is. And do you remember Amazon used to be books?
Just books. Yeah, that's how it started.
Like how? Yeah. You get people comfortable with doing something like this podcast. It comes out every Friday.
Right. People get comfortable and
and then sponsor us and we'll give you custom T-shirts. I was thinking about getting hats made.
Yeah.
I was thinking about being creative.
Yeah.
Uncommon Sense podcast. We can get USP hats made.
True. We might be able to sell those. We should do merch. Maybe we can sell some merch.
We need followers.
I know.
Email us if any of the 7 people.
That's the key part that's missing.
If any 7 of you would like a Uncommon Sense podcast. Oh, Uncommon Sense we could do a UCSP hat
podcast. Yeah.
Maybe.
Common Sense.
We're going to figure that out. The apple juice is getting in my eyes here. I can't think really good.
Well, the clock on the wall tells us that we did our job and put in a full show.
Did we really?
We did, yeah.
Gosh.
Congratulations to us.
Yes. Thank you so much. So, I hope you had a great Easter.
Yeah.
I hope you hit some eggs.
I hope you filed your taxes.
No, I hope you're going to file your taxes.
This is right around tax day, I think.
When is April 4th? Hey, Siri, when's April 14th?
Siri's not answering.
Wow. Well, she'll answer when I listen to this.
Right.
Hey, Siri, what day is April 14th?
It's Tuesday, April 14th, 2020.
Guys, you only have 4
days.
A
few days,
4 days less to file your taxes.
Watching, so.
But if you go to
Mr. Extension.
Yes, I don't only have extensions on my hair. Right. I have it in my taxes.
Exactly.
But my wife would like an extension somewhere else.
I was going to say, that's your wife's nickname for you, Mr. Extension.
Mixer. Gosh, Jen, I'm sorry.
That's a whole show.
We'll talk about that next week.
Right, that's a
But
whole
listen, if you didn't file your taxes, it's okay. Just go online to IRS.com and you can file an extension.
Make sure it's an actual IRS site, not some bogus site.
But if you want to go to rmerrill Jr. at yahoo.com and send me your social security number, I will make sure that I file them for you because I'm taking up accounting on the side. Hey, that is another episode of Uncommon Sense. We're going to pass it over to Joe. He's going to close it out.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Listen next time. Get those taxes in.
The Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's like an outrageous cup of Joe.